Autumn in Japan officially starts around mid to late September. Autumn is always one of my favorite seasons because of the perfect weather, the changing colors, and seasonal shoppings, as well as the autumn food. Typical fall-themed meals in the West includes ingredients like turkey, pumpkins, squash, sweet potatoes, and crisp apples. But there are many different fall ingredients and traditions around the globe. For example, there's mooncakes in China, chestnut stuffing in France, chocolate nut cake in Mexico, and so on. You must be wondering, what about Japan? There are so many different types of delicious autumn foods here in Japan because it's a season for eating. Hopefully, this list will convince you that there are all kinds of amazing autumn foods for you in Japan. Without further ado, let's dive right in. First of all, we've got Oden. Autumn can be quite chilly. If the wind hits you and you've been feeling cold, an Oden should make you feel better. Although Oden is typically seen as a winter food, we start having it as early as mid-autumn. Oden is a type of nabemono, which is food cooked in a pot. Basically, it's a soup with many different delicious ingredients like tamago, which is eggs, different sorts of fish cakes, and gyoza maki, which is a deep-fried gyoza dumpling wrapped in fish cakes. There's also tsukune, which is chicken, as well as beef, and a lot more depending on where you get your Oden. The food you'll find in an Oden varies from region to region. Other ingredients you can expect include cabbage, atsuage, which is deep-fried tofu, potatoes, kombu seaweed, satoimo, which is taro, and many more. Different regions also offer different broths and dipping sauce. Oden has gained a lot of popularity not only in Japan but also in the entire East Asia. You can find Oden in convenience stores in Japan but also in China. The next autumn food for you is Matsutake mushrooms. Matsutake is a luxury ingredient in Japan because it's hard to find. It is the most expensive and precious kind of mushrooms. You'll find a combination of multiple scents and tastes, meaty, sweet, and cinnamon-like. There are many ways to cook and prepare Matsutake mushrooms. One of the common ways is to grill. Adding Matsutake mushroom in your Oden or broth is another popular thing you can do. You can also stir fry and serve them with fish or meat, but the taste does not go well with cheese or dairy products. Matsutake is considered the king of autumn foods in Japan. An interesting fact about Matsutake mushroom is that many people believe that they're associated with Japanese longevity. Matsutake is rich in vitamin B3, vitamin D, iron, and more minerals. It is said that this particular type of mushroom can prevent you from hair damage and helps to reduce the chance of getting tumor and cancer. If you want to find out more about longevity in Japan, check out the blog post that I have linked in the description box down below. Alright, the next autumn food for you is shinmai. What can you eat with Oden and Matsutake? Shinmai is the food you're looking for. Autumn is the season for shinmai. Shinmai is the Japanese word for new rice. Rice that's harvested in other seasons can't be called shinmai. In order to be considered as shinmai, it has to be produced and packaged before December 31st. Shinmai tastes very different from rice in other seasons. For example, shinmai has a strong sweet taste that you won't find in rice from other seasons. It's more moist and tender in comparison to other rice. Shinmai is a crucial element of Japanese cuisine and culture. It is the basis for many foods. Just by cooking shinmai with different seasonings, you've got yourself a great dish. Alright, the next autumn dish for you is sanma. Sanma is a popular seafood in Japan. Sanma is a typical autumn food and is often served with rice and miso soup. There are many different ways to prepare it. The most classic way is to salt and grill it. Depending on your taste and preference, you can also season it with some lime, lemon, or soy sauce. Every September, a festival called Meguro Sanmai Festival is held in Tokyo. In this festival, you'll be able to get grilled fish for free. This festival takes place in September because sanmai is the most fresh and contains most oil in early autumn. If you're in Tokyo that time of the year, make sure to join the event because you'll be able to taste the most juicy sanmai ever. We can't possibly talk about autumn food without mentioning Yakimo. Yakimo means roasted sweet potato. Roasted sweet potatoes are popular in East Asia, but each country has its own version. In Japan, Yakimo is traditionally prepared with heat stones. You'll usually find a Yakimo truck on the side of the road. Although a lot of people say that it is a winter food, we start having Yakimo as early as autumn. The best kind of Yakimo is the simplest kind. You don't need to add a lot of seasonings or flavors to make it taste good. A good Yakimo should be soft and tender. It has a natural sweet scent that you can smell. Yakimo is also easy to prepare at home. You can cook it either in a pan or in an oven, but make sure to pay attention to the time because it's very easy to overcook or even burn it. Alright, the next autumn food for you is kabocha. We know that autumn is a season for pumpkins and sweet squash, and we love pumpkin spice latte and squash soup. And Japanese people also eat them, but there's a Japanese version. Kabocha is the Japanese version of winter squash. It's available all year round, but its peak season is autumn. Kabucha in early autumn also tastes the best. One of the best ways to eat kabucha is deep-fried tempura kabucha. You can eat it alone, with rice, or with soba or udon. Alright, the next autumn food on this list is kuri. Kuri, or Japanese chestnut, is an important ingredient of your autumn treats. Kuri is a great food to enjoy directly because it tastes both sweet and savory. During autumn, you'll find kuri desserts everywhere like kuri dorayaki, kuri cake, kuri crepe, and so much more. Kuri yokan, or chestnut jelly cake, is another dessert made of kuri. Kuri also tastes amazing with rice, making kuri gohan a traditional rice recipe. All you need is kuri, black sesame, shimai, and additional seasonings of your choice to prepare a simple yet appetizing meal for autumn. Be careful though, kuri can be addictive, but don't worry, it doesn't hurt your body. Alright, the next autumn food on our list is kaki. Not only vegetables, autumn is also a great season for fruits. Kaki, or Japanese persimmon, is one of the most loved fruits in autumn. It tastes sweet and has a soft texture. Kaki is called the magical fruit in Japan. You may hear people refer to kaki as orange miracles. As you may expect, kaki has very high nutritional values. Kaki is extremely rich in fiber and is a great source for vitamin A, vitamin C, and potassium. Kaki is also a great fruit with a lot of different health benefits. According to nutritionists, eating a medium-sized kaki a day is great for your health. Alright, the next on the list is sake. We've talked enough about food. How about drinks? Although you can find sakes all year round, autumn is the best and official season for sake drinks. The reason behind it is that we brew sake during winter and bottle it in spring months. In order to have the best taste, you should wait for several months to savor it. The autumn sake is called hiya oroshi, which is only available from September to November. Actually, sake tastes different even in different periods of autumn. For example, sake in the beginning of autumn still tastes bitter, and the taste and aroma becomes more condensed later on. What are you eating this autumn? What are some autumn foods in your country? Let us know in the comment section down below. If you're traveling in Japan in autumn or you live in Japan, make sure to check out some of these foods and let us know what you think about them in the comment section down below as well. In this series all about how to enjoy autumn in Japan, we've got more videos coming your way, so make sure to subscribe and press the bell notification. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope it didn't make you too hungry, and I'll see you in the next one.